Welcome back to Mystery Mondays, the Monday Mystery Show. It's Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Part 25. I checked. I don't know what to do. I did not cheat yet this week.
Hello, George.
Again.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
I don't think I showed it to her before, did I?
What happened?
When in doubt, talk to Nico. That's all I can think of right now.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as
George, before I started the recording, I looked at the thing and he said,
For a priest. That's incredible.
oh, okay. Thanks, Nico. We're always on the safe wavelength about the jokes, but I wish I wish you were more helpful sometimes. Okay, so luckily we can't at the airport. We're only here. We're staying here in Paris, so there's only 5 locations, including Nico's, this one, which doesn't seem that helpful. We've got the cafe. We can go back to where it all started, where we first met our intrepid hero. I don't know what intrepid means. What does intrepid mean? Hold on. Where's my phone? Let's go to a location. Oh, we went to the wrong location. There's my phone. Okay, I guess let's just talk to people.
he was a thin-faced, pallid guy with a questionable taste in outlandish.
I meant to talk to him.
My mother used to dress like that.
Is that not the option? No. Yeah. I guess I could just press. My finger must have slipped.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
Globetrotting.
Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found
Yeah, exactly, actually.
it was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave
If I
built
if I
in the
search Intrepid, I get ads.
cave, I discovered
Intrepid.
a map bearing a phrase in Latin.
A definition.
Denta cita est in ora mundi.
Fearless, adventurous. That's why it's often paired with hero. Often used for rhetorical or humorous effect.
That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said,
Alright, I used it right. I used the word right. Oh, what's
while I was
this?
in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue.
I don't remember this statue. Oh, wait.
Faces, horrible.
Yeah, we didn't really... I thought it was going to be a puzzle, but then it wasn't a puzzle.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the...
But that's against the rules. Not supposed to be having idols.
Statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed. Right
Why are they all... Is that a French pronunciation? Who's the other guy that says Baphomet? He had an American accent, didn't he? That's the bad guy. One of the bad guys says Baphomet.
Workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue?
See, in some games I might be like, oh, is that actually how you pronounce that?
Bearded head.
I've never heard it pronounced that way. But in this game, I'm like, there's no fucking way that it's actually pronounced that way. Not where George is running around calling people Templars.
Like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Blood? Hey, you want to look at my cup?
No way.
No, I guess not.
Thanks
Hey, thanks for nothing, asshole. They should have hired me to touch up the script. I was 6 at the time, so I might not have done as good a job.
Exhibit temporarily removed.
As I would these days. I was trying to talk to this guy. Not look at the fucking exhibit.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
The one that's not here?
It's infamous. That tripod? That belonged to John D.
I've already been down this path with him. Never mind. Never mind you. Let's tip this over while we're at it.
Watch out!
Okay. Okay, George won't play with things right now. Hopefully I don't have to play with things right now. I should have gone here first. This should have been my first destination, I think. Oh, look, the boss is gone. The Boss is not here. Take your time, George.
Just some police paperwork, search warrant.
George saunters everywhere he goes.
Sergeant Moo? Yes.
Nope,
I'd like to report.
never mind. This is the same thing. Why does it let me say the same things over and over again? No, alright.
See you later.
Thanks for nothing. Let's call Nico. Oh, we can't call. It won't let us. There's nobody to call, but he'll pick up the phone. Oh, we unlocked the site of Baphomet. I didn't realize. I didn't notice.
The painter didn't.
So I did make progress. Look at me. Look at me
Not as
go.
important as a cigarette break, anyway.
Let's look at this.
The painter had a.
Why is there construction workers everywhere? Man, anytime adventure game developers don't know how to block an area off, they go, let's stick a construction worker there. They'll be in the way. I don't know where these people live, where they're going around all the time and they're constantly being obstructed by construction workers.
Seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway.
I guess I did have to take a detour for the first, year, for the last year, almost, because I was cut off from most of the city by some construction. But they weren't just, they were just standing around a lot of the time. This is true, too. Never mind. I guess I understand. I guess maybe if I was making an adventure game, I would probably get to a point where I was like, oh, I need to block this area off. How do I do it? Then I'm driving. I'm driving. I'm trying to go to the grocery store, and I'm like, fucking, there's a construction. God damn it. This construction's been here for 3 months. And then I'm like, I got it. I'll put a construction worker there, and then I would find kinship.
So what are you doing here?
I'm never going to make an adventure game, though,
Yeah,
so
I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break,
I'm never going to get myself in that situation.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
You got another one of the Frenchy people. We finally, it's actually rare in this France that we find someone who's French.
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up.
But at least they do. At least the people we talk to have, even if they're not French, they generally will have accents that are not just Midwest American. It's definitely puts it above the Secret Files.
What do you know about the excavation?
This
I
game.
know they won't let me in to do
Secret Files wasn't originally in English, though, was it? I think Secret Files was not originally an English language game. It's just a bad dub, is what it is. And we know a lot about bad dubs. That's a tale as old as time.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
All right.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
See, even the French guy pronounces it closer to.
We've seen you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
They can barely open their mouths to speak most of the time. He can pronounce a long A, then so can you, George.
Get away from my dumpster.
You're too protective of your trash. It's my I want the trash. Can't you? They call me the raccoon back home because I like people's trash. You want to see my cup? I'll trade you this cup for all your trash.
Communion chalice. I know, I used to be an altar boy.
Ah, I see.
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
No, that's probably why you didn't get anywhere in life. Trauma. It can get people paralyzed. That's why you've been working these construction jobs for 25 years and you're still not even the goddamn foreman. Ha 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 ha. You got molested. That's the joke. That's the joke I'm making. You got molested. Now you're poor. I know. I checked it myself. You don't have to tell me what I can see with my own hands.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door.
Yes, that door. Not this door. So do you mind if I pick this up? He'll call Nico.
Nothing yet.
From here, not from the police.
No.
George, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason.
Okay, shut up, George.
Oh.
You gotta. Okay, whatever. Fine. You could have kind of come up with a better excuse than that, George. You did technically discover something. You could have been like, oh yeah, I made some small progress on the whole Baphomet thing.
There was nothing interesting in there.
What's this button do?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Why? Just try it, George.
Thermostat was the radiator was pumping out heat as the no wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Okay, see, so now you know what to do with
Couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
You'll make this guard uncomfortable and he might leave or fall asleep or something. George, imagine your imagination lacking. Always.
The doorway was full of...
Can we go through this?
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its... There was nothing interesting in there.
You can just stand in there. You can... I like... When I need to think, I like to get in a nook. Like as close to the walls as I can. I like to... too bad there's no door. It'd be better if you could close the door, but you could still like... You could squeeze your shoulders together even though you don't really need to. It looks wide enough. George's not broad enough shouldered. I don't think you would need to, but it helps with the thinking process to pretend that you're stuck in a spot. Let's just open this door. Well, then let's play with the thermostat, George.
I couldn't even...
All right. Let's have a conversation with this guy. I've been putting it off.
Excuse me?
Oui.
That's a lot of conversation. Is that the toilet?
The washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's the toilet.
No problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Why didn't you say that? Okay, fine. Let's go to the toilet. That's... Why... what is this?
I didn't want any coal.
Why is there a coal furnace just in the...
Really hot. Big demand.
Yeah, it's a furnace.
Thing felt...
Oh, so do we... George, I can think of a million ways to solve these puzzles that you're not doing.
I wasn't about to wash my hands in this place.
Why not? What is this?
Oh, boy. Dirty soap.
Oh, he picked it up. Well, George, there's a solution for dirty soap. It's called running water.
Oh, the cold tap's water
Okay.
looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
All right.
On the wall was...
Why did you pick up this soap, George? Why did you do it if you're not planning on... Like, oh, you're just planning on being sarcastic about how it's got grime on it. I don't know, George, it's probably been sitting here for a while.
I didn't want to carry a bar of dirty soap around.
I imagine a lot of people walk into the toilet and see cobwebs and coal in a coal furnace. Just they're like, oh, obviously the toilet here was an afterthought, and then they leave. And so the
charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of that place was kept in pretty good... At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
George, I hate you. I just want you to know that I hate you as a character and as a person. Let's go back to the conversation. This is... I don't know why he just picks up the soap. I say, look at the sink. He says, I'm going to pick up the soap. Get mad about it.
To allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold.
They have plenty of coal,
When it's warm.
I guess.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Well, you know,
Didn't realize realize you were a guard.
Alright, hold on.
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm obviously telling you.
Why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Okay. Well, you know, you're telling him. You know that.
There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing.
I can't get used to George saying Templar.
Is a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about.
Very good. What if it's not a test?
Being amazingly evasive. It was going...
Alright, you want to shake my hand, sir?
No way.
For some reason, I still have this joy buzzer.
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur.
Did I lock the door behind me? I probably fucking locked the door behind me, didn't I?
The door...
Of course I did. I'm sorry.
What is?
I actually need to use the toilet.
I have this...
Never.
Joke's on you, sucker. I'm out here. Damn it. Fine. Go back to the toilet.
The door was...
I don't think there was any. I don't think there's really any reason for me to be outside right now, right?
The thing felt really hot.
Can we turn? Can we do something? Can we sabotage this cup? Okay, so we can use our inventory here. Give me water. You can do that. You can do that, George. You won't do it. Fucking be honest about things. Lying. Lying at me. Why did he pick up the soap?
I couldn't do... Oh, boy! Dirty soap!
Alright.
I couldn't do that. Oh!
Every time I try to use an object on the soap, he also looks at the soap and he complains about the soap being dirty. Why did you pick it up? Why are you holding it in your hands?
The taps were... The tap...
He won't go on the whole spiel this time. He just says they're rusty. I can't use...
I couldn't do that.
I can't put water in cup. Can't do that. None of this is helpful. What did he say about the toilet when I looked at it again?
Didn't need to get near to tell the toilet need...
Okay. Well, he won't take the soap with him, so I can't get clean. Right. I don't know what the difference is between... Oh, I couldn't do that. Happens on
Seemed to be being made on it.
zoomed in because I can't do the shrug. Burn this. I'm tired of it. Alright, never mind. Wait. Oh, this. Right. Can you look at this for me?
What is it?
Have you seen this man before? You have?
No.
Is he the one that told you to guard this door? No. Why did you... Alright. There's a new response for it. It says shrug. So, of course, it's not going to be grayed out yet until you've done the shrug.
I thought better of show. He might be on the conspiracy.
Oui.
He's clearly on.
To sing.
No.
I'm gonna look at my cloth.
A tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
Well, you're a real sourpuss. And on that note, I'll see you next week for another mystery of another toilet on Mystery Mondays.